This is Ark Survival Evolved. I'm Diamant. Welcome to episode 4 of our island playthrough. We've had a pretty good start. Last episode we picked up a couple of trikes. We got a pteranodon, so we're airborne. Let me check this guy over here. There's still a few things that we're gonna need to do. Number one, we need to get to metal tools. Like, it's just not gonna, having a stone axe, a stone pick, bow and arrow is just not gonna cut it. What level are you? Level 30. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that. But having just the more primitive tools is not gonna cut it. So the very first thing that we're gonna need to do is get to metal tools. Now, over the course of the game, you're gonna find that, and I always suggest you keep this stuff, as you're in the early levels, as you're getting stone and flint to build the initial stuff, you're gonna start picking up metal, like 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces at a time, just from the regular stone blocks, and just keep all that stuff. So right now, I have 70 metal, which is kind of nice for early game. Now that's gonna be more than enough to get us started on metal tools. Now, the other problem we have, we need metal tools, but we're still living in a shack. That's a problem as well. We're not ready to really start base building in earnest. There's still a couple more things we need to get. So let's get started on metal tools, and then there's maybe 2 or 3 more dinos that we're gonna grab, hopefully this episode, and that'll get us started into base building, and then next week we can just focus strictly on that, which was what I really like in this game. First thing we're gonna need is a forge. We need a forge and a smithy. Alright, we'll place these down here. We're gonna keep these. Eventually, what we're gonna end up doing is replacing all of this thatch with wood and stone. I don't tend to build bases. I see people building bases out of metal quite a bit. I don't tend to do that. I don't like the look of it. But if you're on a PvP server, I guess you don't really have much of a choice. So let's get our forge down. We're gonna move all this stuff around later, but for now, let's get this placed. I believe I can yep, I can use thatch. Let's grab our wood and get this started. Yeah, I'd rather use wood than thatch. So I think it's gonna take, yeah, I believe it's 2. So it's for every 2 metal, we're gonna be able to make 1 metal ingot. We're probably gonna need about 20 to 30 to get us started on a smithy and on metal tools. We're leveling up pretty good. We're making good progress. Let's go ahead and do weight. Everything's gonna be into carry capacity until I get to maybe like 400 or 500, I think. Also, in the meantime, we've been gathering berries. I've been spoiling meat so that we can actually make narcotics, and we've got about 200 narcotics at this point. 250 almost, which is perfect. We're gonna need a lot, because when you go west in that direction, like if I show you the map, there's castroids. If you go about halfway across the map, in a western direction, you're gonna come across a few castroids, which are basically just giant beavers. They're some of the best wood gatherers in the game, and we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a couple of them. In case you're wondering how many berries a stego can gather, this is just on maybe 2 runs. It's just ridiculous how good these things are. Okay, so we needed 5 metal ingots to make a smithy. And then let's put the smithy here. It's gonna look awful for now since we're actually not able to build a decent base. The moment we get something that can gather wood and stone quickly and carry a lot of it, then then the base will get huge. But for now, it's gonna stay a shack. Okay, so let's start looking and see what we're gonna need for metal tools. This is gonna take a minute, but we need, I don't think the metal pick costs very much. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, metal pick, yeah, 1 metal ingot. Okay, so we can definitely get one of those right now. We're gonna need metal hatchets. This is all decoration from some of the mods. A metal sickle, that'll be nice. This'll gather tons of fiber. The crossbow, I already got, I believe. Yeah, crossbow we already got. We're gonna need 7 metal ingots for that. The only other thing that I would actually like to get is a pike, because this won't break. unlike the spears that we've been using. So let's see, I should have, yep, a metal ingot or two. Alright, so now we're gonna get ourselves a metal pick. Alright, so now we've taken our first step into metal tools, so we've got a metal pick. This is gonna take some time to make ingots, so while that is working, let's check our weight. Yeah, we're good to go. While we're waiting for that, we're gonna go across the bay to Herbivore Island. There's a ton of metal nodes on the other side of this bay. Since we're using this canoe for storage and to preserve a lot of our spoilables, I went ahead and made a new canoe. So we are going to... There we go. We're gonna head across the bay and get ourselves some metal nodes. I actually do want to do some scouting over here, because you're gonna find Ankylos on this side of the bay as well on Herbivore Island. So we're gonna need a good one. An Ankylo is something that'll give you tons of metal and tons of flint, and we're gonna need one of those for early game as well. So if we can find a decent one of those, we'll be all set. I would say we're gonna look for an Ankylo, we're gonna look for a Dodeca, and then we're gonna look for a Castroid. Those are the next 3 dinos we need. The moment we get all 3 of those, we're ready to go. We can actually just start building. Alright, here we go. So we can kind of camp out here on the eastern side of the island. Let me look at the map here. Yeah, so kind of on the eastern side of the island. It gives you a nice little slope here to get to some of the metal nodes. So there's a ton of stone, obviously, but this is what we're looking for. And you're gonna notice, now that we actually have a metal pick, we are getting tons and tons of metal. We should be able to... Let's see how many I get for this node. The canoe is going to have a ton of capacity as well, so we're easily going to be able to carry this back. And while we're searching for other dinos, we can just leave this stuff in the forge and just let it produce metal ingots for us. And by the time we come back, we're going to be all set. So we're really only going to need to do one of these nodes. Holy cow, look at this. Now I have the resource gathering on ×2 just to make things a little bit quicker, but I don't have it at any extreme level, so you can see just getting metal tools produces that big of a difference. Well, I guess we're good to go, so let's do this. Let's deposit some of this and just put it on the canoe for now, and let's actually scout around this island, because there's a few really good dinos here that we're gonna want. I wouldn't actually mind getting a few parasaurs, but something 35 is totally not worth it. This is what the regular stegos are looking like. So you can tell the tech stegos are just infinitely better. Alright, these are Ankylos, so we're gonna want to... So that's a level 60. That's not bad. This is level 30, so we would go for the 60. Let's see, and I think there was one more over here that we need to scout. Level 25, so they're okay. Let's keep going though. A 60 is pretty good. So we might come back. I might actually, well, let's see what else is on this island, but I might actually get this guy started. I love the color on him too, he looks awesome. But these are the ones that'll do, they'll do flint and they'll do metal. And they actually have a carry capacity, they have a carry bonus or a weight bonus for the metal, so they can just stockpile this stuff for you. Oh, here's another Ankylo. Oh, look at that. 145. I think we're gonna... Holy crap, this is almost a max level one, too. And look at the color on him. That black is just awesome. Okay, we're gonna get him. Let's see, what do we have for... So we just made a whole bunch of narcotics. 12 arrows is probably not gonna be enough. We're gonna make probably another 30 arrows. Let's see, so let's do 30 of these guys. And we'll give that a second to produce. That should give us enough. This is probably going to be similar to the trike that we were doing at level 150, where it's going to take a decent amount of time in order to actually get him tamed. Dude, what the? Come on, dude, get away from me. 65, that's actually not bad. I would probably go for higher level, though. The Pteranodon we have already is way better than this. All right, come on, come on. I don't want him to get too close to the others. All right, yep, come on this way, this way. Just like the rest of the herbivores, the other Ankylos nearby will actually start to help him. They'll de-aggro pretty quickly. Yep, come on, come get me. I'm gonna let him damage me. There we go. Oh, crap, I don't want him to do it too much, though. I'm pretty sure it's still true, but if you used it, there's gonna be an aggro leash. If you let him damage you, the aggro leash will be longer, meaning he'll be far less like. Oh, here we go. Is he stuck? Oh boy. We are gonna be a dirty cheater and okay, nope, he got out. No way. He can't possibly be ready to. Is he running away already? There's no way. I thought they had way more torpor than that. But hey, I'll take it. If he's running away already, then we are in good shape. No, I don't want him to run back down the coast. And I don't want him to jump into the water, for sure. Oh my god, life is gonna be so much better once we get a crossbow. Or a rifle, holy cow. Alright, maybe we'll herd him back that way. No! Oh my god, what do I need? I need fiber. And what else do I need? I need fiber and wood. Ah, I hate stone tools! What do we need? Fiber, wood. Oh, I need more fiber. Okay, he's still. Alright, come on. We have got to repair this bow. Alright, he's still gonna have plenty of torpor, though. It's not gonna wear out that quickly. Okay, we do not want you going in that direction. Please turn around. Please go the other way. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We need to get out of here. We're screwed. Hang on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where did he go? Alright, he's still running away. Is he coming after me? Perfect. Now, I'm getting worried about actually killing him. Okay, we're gonna need more. We're out of arrows. Well, okay, I lied. We have one arrow left. Nope, that wasn't enough. Okay, so we're gonna need to make more arrows. So arrow, let's do maybe another 10. Alright, hurry up and make them, hurry up and make them. I probably should have gotten a crossbow before we started doing this. Oh, beautiful. Holy cow, that took 1,000,000 arrows. Now, luckily on this island, there are no carnivores, so nothing is going to come along to attack him. 4,000 torpor. This guy's going to be awesome, though. This is totally going to be worth it. How much is it going to be? 1% per berry. Alright, so we're going to need about 100 Mejo berries. I don't know how long this is going to take. It doesn't look like the berries filled up the taming bar faster than the, the torpor's going down, so we're going to need additional narcotics, too. So let's head back to our base, and we'll fly back over here, and get him filled up and ready to go. But that is awesome. Having one this high a level is awesome this early in the game. Alright, so just from that one node, we got ourselves about 200 metal. And we're just going to toss it right into here. And we're just going to let this thing run. Now, we've got about 25 ingots at this stage, which means we should be able to get ourselves a metal axe. All right, so now we've got an axe. Let's do a crossbow. We need more fiber. All right, let's get some more fiber. Let's get ourselves a crossbow. Oh, thank God. Okay, this is gonna replace the bow and arrow. And then the very last thing we're gonna need for now is gonna be a pike. That way we're not worried about our spears breaking. And we'll put our spears here just to get rid of the weight. And there we go. We are fully upgraded to metal tools. Now let's check our weight. We're gonna fly back over. The next thing we're gonna need to do, let me see, what do I weigh? 90 pounds? Why do I weigh so much? Ugh, it's because of all the metal tools. All right, let's get rid of some of the stone. We need to cut down on weight. It would be nice if we had a decent spyglass. So let's get him fully stocked up there. And let's top him off, I think. So we can probably do maybe a full set of 10. For now, just to get this torpidity filled back up. But it would actually be nice to get a decent spyglass. So, let me see if I can find these. So, what I tend to use this one here, but we're gonna need cementing paste, crystal, hide, and metal ingots. The metal ingots we're working on, the hide we have, the cementing paste we're gonna go get. And we're actually gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, now this is where you're gonna find the castroids over in this area too. Oh, this area here. You can see one actually right there. You can see one swimming around. Two of them swimming around. Let's get a good look at them. You've gotta keep your eyes open around here though too, because this is actually Sarco territory, and the water around these castroids is actually full of piranhas. So let's see, what level are you? Level 10. That might actually be worth it this early in the game. Now the moment we touch this beaver dam, they're gonna attack. Yep, see, there they are. See, there's your piranhas right there. Now there's one of them we killed, but there'll be a ton of them here. The moment you get into the water, they come streaking over. Let's see if we can spot any of them. Yep, there it is. There's the Sarco right there. Ugh. Let's see if, because I don't want him to kill the castroids. So I want to see. Let's see if we can help these beavers kill this Sarco. Ooh, those things hit hard. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. See, this is... Oh, yes, they killed him. Oh, excellent. All right, the problem is we hit the castroids. So they're going to come after us. But they did a great job. They killed off that Sarco. That's what I was worried about. I was worried about a Sarco being nearby, and it was going to slaughter those lower-level castroids. So what we're going to need to do, the moment we touch this beaver dam, the beavers are going to come after us. They're going to attack us. So basically we need to grab this stuff and we need to get out of here. Yeah, this guy right here. That's a level 10. Let me see if I can spot the other one. Here he is. And a level 25. Alright, these guys, it would be worth it to grab these guys. And we just lost our Pteranodon. Where did he go? Alright guys, this is gonna sound kinda crazy, but my dino has flown up there and will not come down. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, you'll notice the sun's gone down just a bit. He must have flown up there, and this is what Ark will do to you sometimes. He flew up when I got attacked, and he's just floating in the air, not landing. He will literally stay there until he starves. Let's, Alright, give me a minute, guys. I gotta figure out how to get this guy out of there. Alright, so he's up in that direction. Let's see. Is there anything? Now let's see. Let's do the whistle commands. Okay, that I think worked. Alright, come on down here. Holy cow! Let's turn off follow. There we go. Passive. Now he's just gonna sit right there. Alright, so let's do this, and we're gonna steal this. Oh boy, and that. Alright, so the beavers are on their way for sure. Oh, they must have been far enough away. Yep, you can see them. See them swim over there? They'll start coming after you if you touch their dens. But that gives us some cementing paste. So the next thing we're gonna do is start looking for some crystal. And there's gonna be a cave kind of on the other side of the base, on the, I believe the eastern side of this map, that we have easy access to early game, and I'll show you where that is. Alright, so we're on the eastern side of the map. I know it's pretty dark at this point. I've got the gamma turned up a bit, but like I said, I know YouTube tends to darken things, so if you guys are having trouble seeing, I apologize for that. But anyway, this is basically a lava cave right here. So your caves in Ark have some of the best resources that you're gonna get, but they also have like super dangerous monsters on there, super dangerous tames on the inside of it. And you can see on the map where this cave is located. It's some of them are actually hard to get to. This one's actually really easy, and at this point, we're not going to be able to come in here on foot and fight off anything that's in this cave, but we're not going to have to. This cave is really nice because it has a whole bunch of crystal deposits right at the very entrance, so you don't have to even fight anything. You're not going to see anything in this cave until you get a little further down. If we go a little bit further, we're going to start running into stuff that we can't handle. But that's fine. We'll come back here later on. But in the meantime, we can come here and grab a whole bunch of crystal. Now we're gonna have to keep a good eye on our weight. Okay, so that's 50 crystal. That's about 37 pounds. We weigh about 90 pounds right now. Let's get rid of the stone. Yeah, there we go. So 80 pounds, so we're good. So 75 crystal is gonna go a long way. I don't think we even need anywhere near that much for the spyglasses. Nope, super spyglass, that's gonna be 5 crystal, so yeah, we're totally fine. And we'll have a couple, 10 cementing paste, which we got more than enough. I think we got 500 from that Castroid den. So we're actually in really, really good shape, and we'll definitely have the metal ingots. The other thing that we're gonna need are these. These are cryopods. Basically, these are Pokeballs. You're gonna be able to store a dino inside this with the saddle and be able to transport it, and we can just toss it out, use it, put it back into the cryopod, and go on our way. We're gonna need crystals for these. I want 4 or 5 of these things so that we can transport some of the better dinos, like the Ankylo that we're working on taming right now. We're gonna use cryopods for them. To bring him back across the bay instead of just trying to fumble around with a raft, which is a nightmare. But we're gonna need a couple of things. Like number one, we're gonna need polymer, and we're gonna need oil. Everything else we easily have. The oil and polymer, that's gonna take some effort, especially the polymer. So we can actually produce polymer. However, there's a much easier way to get that if you can actually survive the trip, which I'll show you how to do that. But let's head back to base and get ourselves a spyglass. Alright, so we're back at base. Let's do this. We're gonna store the crystal in here, just so that we don't have to lug it around. And we're gonna make ourselves a spyglass. I tend to use mods for this. This one's my favorite mod. I'm gonna try out both of them, but for now, we're gonna use this. And in case you're interested, it's called Super Spyglass. It's on the workshop. So it's one of that with a stacking mod are 2 of the main quality of life mods I always tend to use. So now, with this guy, so here we go, we've got this Listro. But with the spyglass, we can actually have a look at him and get all of his relevant stats. So this gives us tons of information, and it'll do it at a distance. So like there's a trike right over there. As long as we've got this thing equipped, at a distance we can have a look and see if things are actually worth our time. Like that's a 90 Pteranodon, so that's actually kind of nice. Alright, so the Ankylo is doing great. He's not, like I said, we're on Herbivore Island. There's nothing here to attack him, so he's perfectly safe. So we can just leave him here. So at this point, we need about 2,000, which that should be, I think, 50. There should be 400 every one of them. Yeah, okay. So I should need 50 narcotics to actually fill him back up. So let's do that. Alright, so there goes 50. The bar is going to slowly fill back up, and he's going to tame, so I have all of the time that all of the time of the bar going up, he'll be taming, and then it'll come right back down again, so you almost double the time, and it just fills in his torpidity slowly. So now that he's restocked, this is back in our inventory, we're going to leave him alone. We're going to want some cryopods, and we're going to need a bunch of organic polymer for that. There's a few different ways, or we need polymer, I should say. Polymer is something that you create, but it's going to be a little higher level, and it requires a bunch of resources that we don't have a ton of right now, but there's easier ways to do it. We can actually use, there's certain creatures that'll drop what's called organic polymer, which will work as a substitute. For that, we're going to need a wooden club, which that's pretty easy to get. Obviously, it's kind of a starter item, and we're looking for some, I believe they're called Hesperornis. They're like small little, I don't know, like mini stork-looking birds is the best way I can describe it. And once we can find one of those, we kill it, use the club on it, and that'll get us some organic polymer. So we need to do two things. We need to head out, get us some oil, and there's a couple of good spots where we can get that, and then we need to get ourselves some organic polymer, and then we'll be able to get a cryopod. Once we have some cryopods, then we're able to transport these dinos that we're taming back to the base pretty easily. Alright, so that along with the metal pick means we're ready to go out and get oil and go out and get some organic polymer. Okay, these are the Hesperornis. These guys right here. They don't really do any damage, but they're actually pretty aggressive. Like, I'll show you. If you get too close to them, they'll get all angry and they'll start to attack. It does like 1 point of damage, it's nothing. But then we can shoot him in the face. He dies. And then we're gonna use our club. And that's giving us organic polymer. Okay, so now that we've got a bunch of organic polymer, we're gonna use that for the cryopods, but we're also gonna be able to use that for Gilly's armor, which is some of the better armor in the game. It protects against, well, mostly against heat, which will help us in that volcanic cave that we went into to get the crystal once we're ready to do that. But it also gives us decent armor, and Gilly's armor will actually help you hide from beasts too when you crouch. So, and you don't need much as far as polymer to actually make this stuff. So we're gonna go out and get some more polymer because we're gonna need it for a couple of different things, and then we're gonna get ourselves a ghillie suit. Alright, there's our Sarco friend. Let's see what level he is. 720, that's not bad. We might actually be able to kill him if he gives us a problem. 720 we can easily do. Hey, where are you going? Yep, come on over. Let's bring you back here. That'll at least give us... Oh yeah, here he comes. He's coming right for us. Yep, here he is. Now I think we can take him. Now, if I can survive this... So we need, what, 7 shots? No, probably 8. Now, hopefully there are no raptors around here. Now, if he gets a hold of us, he's gonna kill us. Oh god, I suck. But, they're not very fast. Are you running? Where are you going? Oh my god, it's hitting the trees. Oh, we should have killed him already. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we'll get a whole bunch of prime meat if we can kill this guy. Alright, this frickin' Dillo is gonna give us a problem too. Oh no, he's not. Alright, where'd that Sarco go? Come here. Are you stuck? Oh, beautiful. Should be only a couple shots left and he's dead. There we go. Get out of here. God, I hate those things. Beautiful. So we killed ourselves a Sarco because they're too slow. Let's see, did they have anything worth it? This you can add, I forget what you even use that for, I'll be honest with you guys. But let's see what we can do for prime meat. Oh, beautiful. We're not gonna get much, but it all counts. Alright, with all the resources, so we just deposited all the resources. The next thing I'm gonna do, we need oil. We don't need tons of it, we just need enough to actually get us started. So there's... oil is going to be under there's a lot of places in the Arctic, if you go to the northern section of the map, where you can actually harvest it from stones, but it's extremely cold, and with the gear that we have right now, we're not going to be able to survive. So there's a few spots along the coast where you'll have an oil node really close to the shore so you can swim in really quick, grab some, and get out of there. There's a spot on the western side of the map. It's kind of one of my favorite early level ones that I'm going to head to now, and I'll show you where it is. Okay, so this is actually the spot right here. We kind of flew over. I'll show you where it is on the map. It's over here in the southwestern corner of the map. Have a look here. Oh. It's expensive, but that's a nice little sword. This weighs 20 pounds. We already have a manta saddle, so we're not going to worry about that. I don't even know when we'll get mantas. I don't know if we'll ever see one on this map. That's gonna be way into the future, so we're not going to care about that. But anyway, this is your oil deposit right here. It's literally sitting right at the surface. You're not worried about sharks, you're not worried about anything. So we can just waltz right in. And I don't know exactly how many or how much oil this is going to give us. But a decent amount now that we actually have a metal pickaxe. Now there is some weight to it. Oh wow, this is a nice little haul. Alright, and that's it. So then you'd have to wait for it to respawn to come back. But that gives us a nice little early level stockpile. So oil's taken care of. Now we can head back to base. The organic polymer will spoil pretty quickly, so we want to spend it now while we've got it. But this should actually give us a full suit. Here we go. Much, much better. And it's not even very heavy. Like, that is a full-on upgrade. Our armor score went way up. Hypothermal, I mean, this actually protects us against weather far better than what the lower level armor was going to do as well. So let's get rid of that just so that we can reduce the weight. We wanted to get some of these cryopods as well, so I think I'm going to carry enough materials to make about 4 of these. As we're traveling north, we should be able to hit... Oh, sorry. I thought I heard one of the seagulls attacking. Nope, we're good to go. But anyway, yeah. As we travel north, we should be able to hit one of the obelisks where we can actually make these cryopods. And then from there, after we're finished making a cryopod, we'll head a little further north and start hunting down a dodeca. But let me go ahead and sort out some of these resources so that we're going to have enough to make about 4 of these cryopods. We should have plenty. Basically, you're going to need hide, you're going to need fiber, polymer, metal, oil, and crystal in order to make the cryopods. Now, we're a little heavy. Let's double check and make sure that we're actually going to be able to... And we're not. We're going to have trouble actually getting there and back because of the amount of weight that we have. Let's just put a little bit into the max weight here. Which is a little bit of a waste, but that'll change here. Oh, here we go. Let's fly everything right over to this drop. Oh, this is perfect. All right, so we don't have to go all the way to one of the obelisks. We can actually just use the drop right here. All right, so you can do this at drops. You're gonna notice the drops the supply crates have a hit point total. It's gonna slowly tick down, so you actually need to, oh, here we go. We'll take a few of these, that's useful. So, and this actually has, believe it or not, it has some of the supplies that we need. So we're gonna put everything in here. And if you get to one of these as they're first landing, then it's fine. You're gonna have plenty of time to do everything you need. So now we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go here to the cryopod. You're only gonna be able to make one at a time. I've only got enough for 4, so this isn't gonna take that long. If you're gonna make a ton of them, it might be a better idea to go all the way to one of the obelisks, because those things obviously won't despawn the way that these will. Alright, here we go. This is our Ankylo, all tamed up. This thing is absolutely beautiful. We're gonna need, oh, that's actually pretty bad. So we're gonna need a lot more weight, or carry capacity for him, but for now, let's get him packaged up and get him back to base. Alright, so we're back at base. Let's go ahead and unload. I was kind of playing around with these cryopods. But yeah, like I said, basically Pokeballs, this is how they work. It makes it infinitely easier to actually transport dinos from one area of the map to the other. I mean, if you had to take him on foot or actually get him onto a raft and have him survive the trip, the pathfinding in Ark just isn't good enough for it. So these cryopods are completely necessary in my opinion. But anyway, we're gonna call that an episode. We made a ton of progress today. Got ourselves an extremely high level Ankylo. We've got all metal tools. We've gotten a full upgraded suit of ghillie armor, so our gear is much better than it was before. And I think next episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pack up the trikes and we're gonna start to head north. We need a dodeca. We need something that's gonna gather stone extremely fast. So we're gonna need to get to the northern half of the map. That's where all the most dangerous stuff is. And so we're gonna need some protection. And I think these two together should be enough to keep us safe. I mean, trikes aren't fast, but they're just tough and they have tons of pushback in their attacks. So we're gonna test that out. We're gonna do a whole bunch of combat and see if we can get those last couple of dinos to get us set up and ready for base building. But again, for all the videos and the support, I appreciate, guys. It's been a little bit overwhelming. We've got a few hundred views on every single one of my videos at this point, or close to it, so thank you so much. I'm trying to push to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, so if you're still here, thank you for watching the entire video. If you like the content, please hit subscribe. It's gonna help me out quite a bit. I'm not gonna ask you guys to do that all the time, but we definitely need to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.